Hey guys, I want to talk briefly about tax appraised values. So a lot of people are receiving their new tax appraised value for their homes this time of year for property taxes. And a lot of people are seeing values that have increased pretty dramatically. And they're concerned about that. Obviously, like no one wants to pay more taxes than they have to. So I totally get that. No one likes seeing their taxable value go up. But that being said, there's actually a process by which you can file a complaint against that taxed value and try to argue that value. So I want to go through that today. I think there's a lot of you guys out there that might find this helpful this time of year. So that being said, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the appraisal district website, or the county appraisal district website in your area. There's going to be a portal on there by which you can submit that claim or submit that request for an appeal. That request for the appeal is going to go through a board called the ARB. And what's going to happen is you're going to be given a day and a time to appeal your value before the ARB. You're going to want to put together some documents kind of proving what you think the value of the house is and why you think that. Supporting photos and stuff from the house are always helpful, and there's some detail I can help you with that if you give me a call. But in any case, you're going to create a case for why your house is worth less than the tax appraisal district is saying that it's worth. That being said, you're going to go before the ARB on that set time for the hearing, and the tax appraisal district is also going to show up, and they're going to give their opinion of value and their supporting documents as well. Now, the ARB is going to look between both of your cases, and they're going to make a ruling. If you don't like the ruling, if you think that, maybe they rule against you and they side with the tax appraisal district and you still think, man, my case is really strong, I think this should have gone the other way, you can seek legal remedy at that point too. You can go, you can hire an attorney and you can file a suit against the tax appraisal district. And you can see what your attorney might be able to do in that case. But anyway, so there's further legal remedies beyond that. But for starters, that's basically the beginning of it, is filing that claim and going to that hearing through the ARB. That being said, sometimes you're given the opportunity, if you file that complaint, to meet with the county appraisal district's own appraiser, and so there's a way that they sometimes short circuit this process, make it a little easier on you, but I don't want to go too much into the weeds there, since it's not always the case. So anyway, that being said, the big things to think about with this process are, first, that there's a due date. It has to be done before May 15th. So May 15th is the cutoff. You got to get this done. If you're going to file any kind of complaint, it's got to be done before May 15th, or else everything's locked in. Second thing is that whenever it comes to having that supporting documents, that evidence for your home value, that's a good place for somebody like myself, a real estate professional, to help you out. I can do a comparative market analysis, and I'm happy to do these complimentary. Basically, if you want to contest your value and you want to know what your house might be worth on the market, give me a call. I'm happy to put together a comparative market analysis to tell you what that might be, what that value might be. Also, you could always hire an appraiser to do this as well. They would give you an opinion of value that you could use as evidence. But either way, you're going to want to talk to a real estate professional to help you get a dialed in value for the home with some supporting documents behind it. Pro tip, if you get that report back from your real estate professional and it turns out that it's actually higher than the current tax assessed value of your house, that's going to be a really good time to drop everything and stay very quiet. You're not going to want to go give the county evidence that your house is actually potentially worth more than they're appraising it for obvious reasons. So anyway, hope you guys find this helpful. If you guys have any information, any other information that you'd like to know about concerning this process or anything, by all means, hit me up. If you have any friends that might find this useful, feel free to pass this along or put them in touch with me. I'd be happy to help. So anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of your day.